And we're back, finally, lapping after 1,000 attempts to try and get back in this lobby. I finally got that fine defender to the rescue. Looks like we do have a safety car, so that's pretty white. Lots of people in the pits now trying to get on with the best strategy. That's fine, got a fine defender, and then Charlie. Fine defender on lap 1, it looks like. Charlie on lap 4. But yeah, we'll start from safety car, so it'll be almost like a race start. So let's run down the grid then of what's been happening. Let's get this change up. So Muddy Warrior on pole, still on in the pole position. Minutes behind, 5-6 very good for the start. Finley from the back of the grid up 15 places. Holy P4, Toe as well up in places, but of course we just had that safety car, so a lot of people have now pitted. So who actually has pitted then? There we go. Top 6, no pits. Vaughan is, well, he's going to the end now. He is net P1 position. Frenchy Boy looks like a really bad start, he hasn't pitted either. On P10. Thomas he has a penalty. Down on P11. Podgy's had a bad start as well. Joe at the back of the grid now, so I'm sure we'll find out what's been happening after this race, what happened in the first few laps. So, people on the fresh hards will probably try and go to the end there. So we've got Hasbro, one of them. And Vaughan, who's starting from softs, of course, now safety car will probably help them out. Probably about perfect time as well, around about lap 8 and 9, his softs will start going off. Moving into C, the start that Vaughan had. Did he get to turn 1 in the lead? Let's find out after the race what's been happening. Yeah, Joel in the back of the grid. Red Bull early on. We have safety car in this lap, so not too long to wait for some action. Muddy Warrior will lead the way on lap 10. Slow in the grid, right up through set 3. And does he go? He's gone now. Around the final bend, overtaking Till Line, which is literally around the corner. And a long on the straight. Looks like Thomas has had a really bad restart. And Frenchy Boy has tied in the pit lane, looks like. So, been overtaken by Podgy. A gap. We had the gear glitch where he can't accelerate. Hasbro on the back of Vaughan, who should be faster than these fresh mediums. Hasbro on the fresh hards as well. So we'll keep an eye on these two. So we're going to feel Piper's back of Lenny. Navigate his way through as a flavour. So Frenchy's AI coming back out. It's. But now we do have a yellow flag. That is Winnitz, who has lost it in the S's, and also Thomas round at the beginning of the S's. And there's another one. Piper's all spinning at the S's. I think he just tried to avoid Toe last second, as Toe was going slow after his whatever happened there through the S's.
Very unfortunate for Hypers there. Having the best of ladies. Still a long way to go. Vaughan, ERS on the back of Finley. He's had a fantastic start from the back of the grid up to P4, but now P5. Vaughan has now overtaken him. He's fresh set of mediums, and now Poley is next in his sights. We're building a gap in 2 seconds to Fizek. We have Paul on the back, dodging on to tier 3. Drivers battling out. That was the worst place to stop Gosen. Didn't really do much though, Toe. So we'll get yet one more time, any spinners through here, lots of time. Don't even know 4 so far. Okay, this is the latest one to get one. I find it a lot easier from track limits on this game. Not because they changed, just be able to get more slower corners. Why, but anyway, probably find out in Canada next week in tier 1 when we get loads of bad data. There we go, Vaughan overtaken Poley. Looks like he's got the straight line speed set up. And now into the podium places. Finley right at the back of this Alpine as well, trying to get past, trying to follow Vaughan through. DRS will be enabled next lap. Finley used a lot of DRS, so has Poley. So these guys are going to be vulnerable. Hasbo 50% behind, also Paul managing his DRS very well as well. Thomas, like about to say, he manages DRS very well, he's 100%, but maybe start using that a bit to try and get in the DRS of Lenny just ahead. 2 seconds, and there's another yellow flag, but that's before the S's, and that is a Hassel Scotty on the softs, and you can see he's lost his front end plate there on the right side, and he's actually been disqualified, which is very harsh, because he just spin around. So there we go, Scotty's out, disqualified, or going the wrong way, but now DRS is a nail with this lap. We're going to head for the first one. Finley, 3 wide almost going into turn 1. Where did that Mercedes come from? Hasbo come out of nowhere, and he's actually overtaken 2 cars. But Finley with the switch back. He hasn't got the ERS. No ERS, and then Paul trying to down the middle of these two. That's Finley. He's teleporting everywhere. Trying to find a gap in the middle there, didn't quite find one. Hasbo really good, coming out of nowhere to take both Paul and Finley out up to P4. Now he can start trying to close that gap to the front 3. Train back to Lenny up P9. DRS enabled for the first time there. Quite hard to overtake unless you get a very good exit. This is compared to your head or Lenny. Way too early there, the fucking just destroys the bollard. There we go, this is where we're going to see some overtakes. DRS enabled down this long straight. First up is Vaughan. Isaac has a lot of straight line speed though. Then he gets that close to the mega pull on Finley. Down the inside up to P5. These guys, both of these guys have no ERS. Pinch there on the apex. Voice contact, Poley. Also now Finley no ERS on the straight either. Poley no ERS to play with. A lot of these guys use a lot of ERS, all similar ERS. And now Thomas taking advantage of the battling ahead. He's going to have a full tank when he comes to the back of this train. Hasbo Hasbro picks up another 3 seconds, now it's 6 seconds for Hasbro, and also a spin for Hasbro in the S's. Very, very easy to lose your rear through here in this new patch. So that promotes Fizek up to the podium places now. And he's in just about the DRS range of Vaughan ahead. And Vaughan overtaken Fizek at some point during that lap as well. So he had a lot of great on speed. Close the gap here, but it's not going to be close enough. It's Paul under threat. Podgy looking for the overtake on. Look at 0% DRS. Going to try around the outside. It's a 3 second time penalty for going a bit too wide on the entry. So side by side, still a little bit of a tap there from Foley, sorry. Now spins off. Saw just about attacked. Podgy did anything wrong there. He was on the outside. Foley just maybe understeered into him. Made him spin around. Now he is down to P11. Thomas in this train now. Full tanker rear ERS. Front three matches sailed away from the rest of the field. Isaac doing a good job. Really closing the gap to Muddy Warrior despite being on the better tyre. Another chance, but he is nearly a second behind going into the last corner. So let's keep an eye on Thomas. Is he going to burn any ERS this lap? No, he's content still. Sure, here comes Hypers though. He's going to make an overtake. Potentially Toad getting DRS. Second behind. Hasbro straight, so just about stays ahead. Battle for P11 there. So I didn't think about Scotty disqualified for racing the wrong way after a spin. Very harsh. Fine defender. Lots on lap 1 I believe. Charlie lap 4. Frenchy boys retiring in the pits. There's another one. Is that Thomas? He's set it up nicely for himself. Full tank of DRS and loses it in the essence. Just after that detection point, that is where a car goes on you, it seems. Oh yeah, we had that. Frenchie had that. Audio glitch, didn't he? So that's probably why he retired. And I will turn the audio down because apparently it is a bit too loud. So let's just click everything down a cut. Hopefully this will be better. Go 6. Right, there we go. Hopefully it'll be better. So there we go, as I said, Vaughan wasn't making much inroads, but now he is. He's now nearly 2 seconds behind Muddy Warrior. He's lost Fizek. He's 2 seconds behind now. Paul had a really good performance here from Tier 3 P4. He's got Finley just about in his DRS. Podgy, another one, showing some good pace tonight. Lenny up to P7 now. Joel, I think he has pitted actually. Up to P8 now. And is that Hasbro and no wing? We'll wait for the camera angle to change. Yeah, lost it when he went through the S's. Back onto a go. See, he hits a wall. He's just going to continue because the damage don't affect you too much this game. It does make a difference. Only slight. As you can see, Hasbro and no wing at all. But here comes Kays with the help of DRS around the outside of toe for P12 there. At the back of the grid now as he pitted. But again, Vaughan loses half a second somewhere to Muddy Warrior. He's looking fairly comfortable at the minute, but he has not pitted. I don't think Vaughan's going to make it to the end on these mediums, so the race definitely is on for the win. And is that Thomas again? It is. Thomas showing some good pace tonight. He's lost a left end plate as well. But a few mistakes there creeping into Thomas's game. So here we go. Podgy, did he get the DRS? Yes, he did. And Lenny behind him got a very good exit, and it's gonna try them both. 0% DRS pretty much. Podgy got that 1%. But Lenny down the inside. Podgy's gonna try and hold it. He's got the inside line from next, but then Lenny has it, and then he has the DRS. So I think they both do have the DRS actually. Yes, they do. Lenny is through up to P6. Podgy potentially fighting back here. Looks like he's got the better straight line speed. Sorry, better straight line speed. Through there, Joel joining this little battle as well in the McLaren. And Vaughan now falling off the pace quite dramatically. It's a second now. They got half a tenth each lap. We'll check in a second. We'll continue to watch this battle here. 4P7. Excuse me. Voice keeps breaking. Very good, Joel. Is he going to be careful not to Podgy make a spin? It's given a bit of previous space to Lenny though. Move here unless Joel goes for the dive on the side. Now Lenny quite slow through turn 1 there, but then faster exit through 2 and 3. So let's check in on Vaughan. What's happening here? Maybe Muddy Warriors just using more ERS. Potentially saving his tyres. I do not know. Front 3 anyway. Quite comfortably sat in those podium positions. Paul quite comfortable as well. Finley and a really good race. I think a hard tyre. I think we might see Muddy Warrior pit here. Nope, he's gone for another lap. Did say the predicted pit stop strategy was lap 20. So these hard runners are going to be pitting in the next lap or 2, and there's another victim to the S's. I've lost count how many, and that's K's this time. And there we go. It is Finley and Fizek into the pits now for their scheduled pit stop. On the go, the mediums for both cars. Poe done 20 laps by the way on these mediums. Really good stint. And he must be going for the medium soft, which will be quite ambitious, but I don't see the point going on the hards now. Yeah, we'll see what happens. He is being closed down by Winnett, so Thomas picks up another 3 seconds. Now he's at the back of the grid. There is signs Thomas is coming back. 19.3 fastest lap of the race. And in comes the race leader. So Vaughan will now inherit the lead. question mark over, is he gonna finish the race on these tyres, or it's gonna be a big ask if he is. We see Toad done 20 laps on his, so another 6 laps. I can't see Vaughan going to the end on those. So Paul Lenny now in the podium places, but for how long? Because he's got a McLaren of Joel just behind. Backside that move. We'll get another chance just here. DRS Lenny a bit wiggly out the corner, so Joel. Joel with no ERS. Despite having the DRS as well, don't have straight line speed. And is that Thomas again? I think he's about to be lapped by Vaughan. Thomas. Good qualifying. Terrible race. So Muddy Warrior comes out in P6. The undercut's not too powerful this year, and see last night a few cars spinning off coming out of the pits for the freezing cold tyres. But of course you make that up when your tyres are warm versus the car you're racing against. Thomas struggling again with these tyre temps. You have to run your tyre temps very low this, now after this patch. Joel makes a move around the last corner, and I think he's got the DRS as well, so he should pull away. But Lenny, look at that, the straight line speed, despite DRS, is now only just really starting to tell. And there we go, Thomas does retire in the pit lane. I don't blame him. Jay Hudson comes in for his stop. 19 laps on those mediums. We'll go to hards, which are already 3 laps old. Vaughan in the lead by 9 seconds to Paul. John now in podium places. He has pit, so he'll be trying to go to the end of these. Lenny is another one who could potentially go to the end of these. Toe's still going on these his 22 lap old mediums. And being dragged along as well. Podgy just behind. Muddy Warrior 2.5 seconds down the road, so we'll see how fast he can close that gap. There we go, 2 tenths in one corner. He'll be on the back of those shortly. Fizek, who was in P3, he's got Hasbro just in front. Halves now. And should make a move here. And yeah, quite comfortably. Hold to the right. He's got to get the move done way before the corner. And now up to P8. Of course, Hasbro still running with no wing. There we go, going wide. A lot front end grip gone, so I'd imagine the S's are going to be a bit tough. We'll go back to the battle for the podium, or current podium. Muddy Warrior now back on the back of this net P1 position. And this is where Muddy Warrior has to be smart. He doesn't. Well, he's got 3 cars in front of him in his little train. To navigate these smartly. And another victim to the S's, who's at this time it is K's once again. I'll say where's Hypers, and there he is, P7. Quality points as Muddy Warrior does get past Podgy. That is the first one. And Lenny and Joel up ahead with barely any ERS. So 11 laps to go. Muddy Warrior set in purple sector after purple sector. But getting held up here slightly, which is going to help Vaughan. we'll see when Vaughan pits what is the current gap. It's 14.5 seconds. I'm not sure what pit stop is around here, probably about 20 seconds. It's quite a short one, I believe. But definitely Lenny and Joel will be helping out Vaughan here. Can he get Lenny? I think he's gonna dive. Yes, he is. He's got a much more grip to brake later. Lenny on 18 lap old mediums, he's going to be braking a lot earlier. And there we go, Money Warrior. Sensible move. And then he has one more before a bit of clean air. Before he actually Joel closing in on Paul. So there we go. He is going for the medium soft, which is very bold for this game. It was the standard. Actually, it was a 2-stop round here last game. It was a soft, medium, or whatever where you want to go. As there's potential contact there at turn 1. Jay Hutchison, and then decides to cut the corner. Gets a 3-second time penalty. Cause trouble as well. Potential contact with either K's there or minutes. There goes Money Warrior then. And that was about as sensible as you can get. No, he's got in the net P1 position. Didn't need to panic and try and make any silly moves. The guys on old tyres. Joel 25 lap old tyres now. He is committed to the end unless he decides back on a set of softs for the final few laps. When it's up to P12, he's past K's. And Hypers. See, catching Fisek, he's Fisek was in P3, and I don't know if Firesek's made a mistake, but he seems a long way back than he perhaps should be. Because these guys ahead, I don't believe they're going to pit, and 5 seconds in less than 10 laps. I don't think that is possible, especially with these guys in a bit of a DRS train. Money Warrior passes the last car, so now clear air for Money Warrior to start closing that gap. And I wonder if Vaughan now committed to the finish now. I think he is. I think he's committed. He's got a 12.7 gap. And if I was in Vaughan's position now, I would definitely commit to the end of these mediums. We're seeing Toe do, what is it, about 23, 24 laps. It's going to be close. You can see how fast Money Warrior is. Really reeling him in, especially through the corners. It's set to 3. Let's see how many tenths he gains just through here. So roughly about 2 tenths. There we go. Look at the exit. That's like nearly 2 tenths just on the exit of the final corner. So I think it's going to be close. So Joel comes in. I'm surprised about that. I thought he may have committed to the end. And goes for a shot. I think I'm a medium, sorry. Potential mistake there from Joel. Again, decided to screw him over. Hypers is now on the sauce. He's battling for points. Hasbro and Finley. I think Hasbro's committed to the end of these. Finley very slow for what's going on here. Oh, we have a safety car. That'll be right. What's happened there? Who's gone off? K's. We lost K's. There we go. In the essence, I see his dot now. Let's jump on the Muddy Warrior. Let's try and get a view of that. Where is he? Huh? Where is he? Can't see him. There he is on the grass. I think that's the third, fourth time we've seen K's lose it there. So Vaughan strategy out the window now, but might pay off still. Oh, definitely come out in P2. I'd imagine everyone else is going to go onto the soft now. Ooh, Muddy Warrior. I'm very surprised he has not gone in there. He's gone for track position, but Vaughan on the softs. And I think, well, not only has Muddy Warrior potentially chucked away the race win here, can he hold on for a podium? He's got everybody else behind him on the softs. Literally everybody. There's Polly going to come in as well. That's two, yeah. He's going to be the only driver on medium tyres. So I was talking about earlier in the pre-show, Muddy Warrior, very fast driver. 3 poles in 9 races. Got 4 poles now in 10 races. But he's only scored 2 points. Mainly due to internet issues, but he has made a few mistakes as well. On very good positions, and I think this is another one. Not pitting. He's going to try hold out on these mediums, but well, especially on last game, the softs around here were very, very powerful late game, and I would imagine it'll be the same story here. And I'm predicting that Muddy Warrior does not even finish on the podium. So let's run down the order then. Everybody's settled in their position once they catch up. So Muddy Warrior still leads. Vaughan now has to be favourite to win this. Paul and Podgy were 2 tier 3 boys with a very, very good performance tonight. Showing what they can do in the tier above. And potentially lay down a marker to the other tier 3 boys. Showing some early pace as we head to Belgium tomorrow for tier 3. Lenny P5, very good race for him. Has those penalties. Isaac, so now he's got penalties behind him as well. So Isaac was P3. Not sure what's happened to him, but he's now down to P6. Finley, Hasbro, did he get that wing change? Yes, he did. He's a potential one to watch, but he's got penalties as well. Hypers, no penalties. He is on 3 lap old sauce though, so slightly older sauce. But if he can keep to the back as a few of these guys, he's going to jump up positions. With no penalties. Joel P10, final position, final point position spot. Poldy, Winnets, Jay Hutchison, and Tote is the last of the runners, down to 14 drivers. And it's been well, obviously didn't see the first 8 laps where most of the action would have happened, but since I have been back, it's been a fairly dull race, which is Quite surprising, especially around Mexico. It's usually quite a good race, lots of overtaking. Gaps have formed quite quickly, so hopefully everybody's on the sauce now. It should be some very good racing. Mighty War is definitely going to be overtaken unless he's somehow pull this out of the bag, but I can't see it. The only saving grace for him is he's only got to do 3 laps on these mediums. Assuming the safety car comes in this lap. We will see. So we go up to the sector line, and there is safety car in this lap. There's the penalties. I think actually, guys, collision here. Joel's hit the back of Hasbo. Not sure what's happened there. Anyway, someone just received the 5-second time penalty. Don't know who. There we go. Muddy Boy is going to lead us again. Oh, look at that already. Struggling for traction, and Vaughan sniffing blood early on. Eventually move into turn 1. Again, I said Vaughan's very smart with his racecraft. He will not do anything to compromise this. And someone spun around. That's Fizek into turn 1. Potential contact, maybe. A lot of action happening at the back here. Hasbo, Lenny involved in a battle. Hasbo has the inside line. Then Lenny will have the next corner. Hasbo's trying to stay around the outside. Joel behind, trying to get involved. Let's jump on board of him. He's trying to sneak through, is he? As Hasbo running out a bit of road. Still side by side, these two. Through the SSA go. And he gives them plenty of space, and Hasbo is through. Racing between those 2 drivers there. The Hypers, I don't know what's happened to Hypers. He may be potential contact with Fizek. The 14th, as Lenny takes back that position. And this little battle creating a little gap in front of the front 5. Lenny emerges on lap 34 ahead of Hasbo. Mighty Warrior doing a fairly good job so far. He's still in the lead. He is pumping that ERS, so 30% compared to Vaughan behind 79. I said Vaughan will play this smart. Joel picks up another 3-second time penalty as he's trying to get past Lenny. Hasbo did get past Lenny once again. And I think I've Joel down the inside. He's going to hit that curb on the inside, and that lost him the position there. Willett's now round, he's down to 14th. Something's happened there at the back. Like a Vaughan playing for the victory. Waiting for that DRS, easy overtakes on. So much DRS to play with. Paul on for a podium. All he's got to do is get no penalties, and that's pretty much secured. DRS enabled this lap. Joel pumped on 100% of his DRS already, so he's going to be vulnerable potentially to Lenny behind. Hasbo's gone on the road. Losing that position to Poldy. Just going to try and hang on to the final point position. Toes looking good. Hyper has retired in the pit lane. So unfortunate debut for him. He's something been in the wars a bit. Oh, and the stream just went a bit funny on my screen. Hopefully it didn't on yours. To be fair to Money Warrior, he has shown some good pace here on this medium still. Hasman with another 3-second time penalty. Toe looking good for some points here. He's got no penalties as well. So Vaughan, this is where he's going to strike. There we go, pumping the ERS, both pumping the ERS. The final lap. Money Warrior still leads, but for how long? Vaughan. Money Warrior's going to defend the inside, but I think Vaughan's going to potentially pass with a corner. No, he's not. Late break from Money Warrior. Money Warrior's not going to give us up without a good fight, but Vaughan is going to have the DRS here. And there we go. Good clean racing between the two. Money Warrior now completely out of ERS. So is Paul, so he should be safe by that P2. And fair play to Money Warrior. I didn't think he was going to get a podium after not pitting. But it looks like he is now. As they navigate the S's one final time. Tier 3 putting on a good show tonight. Any potential late move. Money Warrior, is he going to try down the inside? Fireworks go off, but for is it going to be for Vaughan? It looks like it is. Money Warrior gets a 3-second time play. It's a pull potentially. He makes it around the last corner. There's going to be a P2 for Paul, but Vaughan, defending champion, will take the victory in round 1. Paul, really good P2. Money Warrior holds on for that podium. Podgy, another very good drive, tier 3. Nearly P5. Toe up to P6, just on penalties. And then Hasbro down to P8. Jay Hutchison picks up that final point position. Some good racing there at the end between Money Warrior and Vaughan. Money Warrior really shows some good pace in the mediums at the end there against the softs. Surprised about. But there we go, defending champion on the top step of the podium. There we go. Vaughan P1, Paul P2, and Money Warrior completes the podium. Podgy Porter 4th, and P5 Finley, Tober impressive P6, Fisek P7, Hasbro in P8, Poldy P9, Jay Hutchison picking up final point position. Joel 11th, Lenny down P12 in the end. Winnets P13, Hypers DNF'd in the end, retired in the pits, and then the rest of these guys DNF, Kays, Thomas, Frenchie, Charlie, Fine Defender, and Scotty. Oh yeah, DNFers. Just get a screenshot of this. There we go. So, bit of an exciting ending after a fairly dull race, I thought. I was expecting a bit more action there. But yeah, that was decent in the end, I thought. After that safety car, hopefully Well, we'll see what happens with the formation lap tomorrow. I don't think we're going to turn it on after 2 nights in a row. 2 nights in a row with Mr. Star race because of the formation lap glitch. We might try maybe a driver hosting the lobby. It could be a spectator thing. We could try that tomorrow. See what happens. Thank you for watching, and yeah, tomorrow's Belgium Tier 3, same time as usual. Pre-show around about 10 past 8. Me and Joel will be on that, and potentially a couple of drivers, Bio, maybe like try and get someone else as well. But, yeah, thank you for watching, and good night.